And this is indeed, and good morning to you all as we roll the ball up and down. And across the knuckles. We lost Maureen. And in the palm of the hand. And on the pads of the pinky and the thumb. Back again, very good. And let's take the ball in one hand and squeeze. And then the other. And back to first. And the other. And today, let's bounce the ball. Varying, beat, tempo, direction, hands. Catch it, you can dribble it. Go higher, a little bit of force, less force. Hinge at the waist. And 3, 2, 1. Come up, big ball down there. Assess the feet. And step on it 3 times. 1, right in the middle of the foot. I think that's the kidney meridian. And up to the knuckles. In reflexology. And scoot it across the knuckles. Down the bones. And put it in the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Bring it up to the crease between the toes and the knuckles and scrunch into the ball. Come up, separate the toes, and hold. Scrunch one more time. Go back to the center of the ball and wiggle. And scribble. Three, two, one, reassess. Ball under the other foot, pressing down 3 times. Knuckles. Scoot it across. Roll it down the bones. Put it in the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Bring it to the crease between the toes and the knuckles and scrunch. Come up and separate. scrunch. Center of the foot and wiggle. Yeah. Scribble. Three, two, one. Put the ball aside. Reassess. Bring the legs slightly wider than shoulder length and do some wood chops. 7 in the middle, 7 on each side. Seven on the one side and then 7 on the other. And coming out, we'll shake the tree. Three, two, one, and center. Deep breath. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center. 2 deep breaths. And do some motion wave breathing. Center, fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out, gather in starlight. And center. Step out to the other side. Gather in. And center. We'll march in place or jog. So today we're going to do the postural fixes, upper body mostly. So nothing too strenuous, except in the after class when we do the 5 Tibetans. You want to do squats or Good mornings or side jams. I think I'll do side jam. Strength a little. Keep doing what you're doing if you'd like. Needs to get the heart going a little bit, but be safe. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10. 24, 25. 2 deep breaths. Interlacing the fingers. Bring them up. Stretching. Leaning back if you can. Coming forward and bending to one side. And then the other. Center. Now slowly press out of the chest. Holding, pressing. And a little bit more. And coming down. Hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Come up. Go a little higher. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And come down. A shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forward. Plus one arm just below the neck and press on the elbow. And the other. Behind the back. Pressing down. And then the other. Bringing one arm out, fingers up, press back, pull back on the fingers. Point it down. Flopped and wiggling or making a fist. Or both. And then the other hand. Back. Down. Flopped. And bring those hands out to the side, extended, and rotate. Other way. Thumb up, down, and down. And let's rotate the neck. Other direction. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. And come back. Go into the side lunge. We'll get the neck later when we do postural exercises. Come back the other way. And let's grab a stick. Somebody, and I'm wondering who took my regular stick. Huh. All right, let's start by bringing it behind the back. And yeah, we're gonna do the gym stick routine. Sorry. And then reverse direction. And then keep it back there and go back and forth. Bring it down to your waist. Put one foot forward and twist at the waist. And come back and twist again. And then bring the other foot forward. Twist the other way. And back and twist. Leave the stick behind you. Drop it down to just above your knees. Bring your hands forward, hinge at the waist, and pull up. And bring the stick in front. Step back. Lean down, hinging at the waist. And stretch those shoulders and arms. Feel in your spine too. 3, 2, 1. Come up, bring the stick across your body. Hinge, bring your arm to your shoulder and pull. Same thing, switch hands, go to the other side, hinge, other arm to the opposite shoulder, pull. Come up, bring the stick to the side of your foot, grab it from the top in the middle, and pull with the bottom hand as you push with the top hand. And then the other side, same thing. Bring one foot in front, put the stick behind it, lining up all the way from your heel to your glutes, and hinge at the waist, leaning into that foot, stretching the hamstring. Come back up. Same thing, other leg. Comes forward, stick behind, and forward, hinging. Keeping your back, your spine neutral, head's back. Come up, put the stick in front. Bring the sole of one foot against it and press, stretching your calf. Other foot against it. Bring the foot to the stick to one side. Put one leg forward, the other leg back, and stretch your hip flexors. Go the other direction. You can change the position of the stick if you want. The other hand. Come up. Grab your one leg by your shin, ankle, or toes. And stretch the quad. Switch the stick to the other hand and bring up the other leg. Now bring the first leg in front and hinge slightly at the waist. And keeping your head back, spine neutral, feeling it in the glutes of the leg that you have up. Come down, switch position of the stick to the other hand, and bring the other leg up in front, hinge at the waist. Come back, stick in front. We'll go up on our toes for 15. 1, 2, 3. 13, 14, 15, and then back on our heels. "13, 14, 15, excellent." Let's put the stick down. So yeah, we're going to do some postural exercises for the upper body. Again, when you're leaning forward like this, or if you're leaning back like that, your body's out of alignment, you're putting extra weight on your spine. It causes all sorts of other issues with the whole kinetic chain, as they say. So you really want to keep your head with your ears above your shoulders above your hips in line with your feet. So just practice that. You can do it, you know, with the jacket zip up routine. That's how you love to be all day. Of course, we get into habits where we slip forward. But we're going to try to build up some muscles here so that we don't do that. Let's start with some Ruger's scapular rotations. 4. Two more. And 12. And then the next exercise that we did the other day, that's part of, what's his name? Put your fist underneath your jawbone. You want to lightly clench your teeth. Your tongue is at the roof of your mouth. And as you push up with your tongue, press down on your fists with your jaw. You know, not so it's painful, not so it's uncomfortable, but enough that you feel the tension in the back of your neck. And release. That's Dr. Stuart McGill is the name I was thinking of or trying to think of. So yeah, we won't do those right yet. We're going to come back and stand against the wall. Try to have your back of your feet, your calves, your hips, your shoulders, and the back of your head against the wall. If you can't do it, you might want to step out a little bit. That's fine. Do what you can in terms of getting them aligned. You're in the surrender position, and we're going up and down, up and down. Let's do that 12 times. Hands at a 45-degree position. Again, everything is against the wall if you can. If your feet have to come out a couple of inches, that's fine. You're going up to just about shoulder height, maybe a little bit higher, slightly. 3, 4. Then bring your hands at a 90-degree angle in front of you and reach up. Do 12 on each side. Do 11 and 12. Let's go around the clock. Again, try to get those arms so that they're parallel to your ears as they go up. And then we'll do that. I just want to do the W. Again, you can do this on the floor, but go into a W and bring your shoulders back. 3, we're just going to do 5 here. A Y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a T. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. We'll rub our hands together. Cultivate each. Forming a chibo. Shifting weight. From one foot to the other like water flow. As you dance around, following that chi ball. And its very eccentric desire to take you up and down and all around. Listen to it, and then center. With 2 deep breaths. And open your hearts. Pause on that inhale. And send that energy out. You're going to center. Take 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. Going down, bring it up. And aha! Namaste. All right.
Thank you, Tom.
Oh, you're welcome, Mira. Going to, hey, Jonathan. Going to do some Tibetans before I run for the train to see Nina and Lori, who used to participate before she got a job that took her 11 o'clock out of commission. So again, we can twist at the waist and swing the arms, or twirl 11 times. And take 2 deep breaths. I'm going to switch the camera to the ground where I'll meet you. In the modified version, the soles are on the floor. In unmodified, they're extended and the feet come up this way. In unmodified, they just come up the floor, off the floor a few inches. Both cases, they go right back down, unlike the McGill exercise. Hands can be by your side, under your lumbar region if you need support there, or under your head if you need support in your neck. I'll do 6 modified and 5 of the regular, starting now. Head, neck, and shoulders come up at the same time as the soles of the feet. And take 2 deep breaths. We get on our knees. Hands are behind the thighs or on the glutes. You can lean back at the knee if you can't go into extension and come back up. But if you can extend your back, do so and go forward. 1, 2, eight, and 11. 2 breaths. We're going to sit down. Hands are either by your hips with fingers facing forward or behind you. If you find that easier. Soles of the feet are on the floor in the modified version, and in the regular version, they're extended. We'll do 11 inverted tables. That's 1. However you feel most comfortable. 2. And 11. Take 2 breaths. Come around on all fours in the modified version. And move from that to Cobra. Unmodified, you start in that down dog, come into an up dog. And let's start that way for me. Whatever's good for you. 2, 3. 6. I'm going to modify. 7. 10. and 11. Turn around, cross your legs, and take 2 deep breaths. However feels most comfortable for you. We're going to rotate 6 times in one direction, either sitting up or bending over, and then reverse it for 5. 1, 2. And 11. Switch the position of your legs. What was on top goes on the bottom. What was on the bottom goes on top. And what was in front goes behind. Same thing, except 5 in the original direction, 6 in the reverse. On the last one, you're going to stretch out in front. And I'm stretching, both hands are forward. I'm going to take 4 in, count of 4 and 6 out. Another 4 in and 6 out. Nice calming breath. Going over to the left knee, 4 in, count of 6 out. One more time. Right knee. Same thing. And coming up, Satnam. Have a great day. And you're very welcome. You too?
Thanks, T.
Yep. Take care,
Have a
man.
good one.
Jonathan, Richard, ciao. We're
Ciao.
on for the 12:19.
Okay, good luck.